Hey everyone, hey Sizik, how's the volume? I'm doing this on my phone, I'm not as high tech as Brad. So let me go. Jake from NorCal. DJ Bornax. Maxon 530. Okay, is something happening now? Is anything happening? Crazy Gamer, what's up? Everybody, if you're here, give me some thumbs up. Anthony, what's up, buddy?
Hey Jay,
Yes.
are we gonna do pizza or what?
You get back. That's my brother asking if we're going to have pizza. He's an idiot. But he's great. All right, it's alive. It's alive. How did everybody like Brad's Paintball Ruin My Life live for Tuesday, whatever today's date is, May 28th or something? Hey, caught Ballistic Ben. That's Ballistic Ben. Ballistic Ben from Ballistic Ben's Game of Games and Ballistic Ben's. Let me see if Brad shows up here. It's alive. It was short. It was about an hour long. That's about what it typically is. I'm glad he showed your gun. Hey, I like the Russian Legion guns. It's not for everyone. Can you give my auction this weekend a plug? Definitely will. Anthony, just let me know if you want me to tell the details. I'll just won't go into a whole lot of details. But Anthony, send me a message on Facebook. The details. Is it just that spaghetti dinner? If it is, just let me know. My buddy Anthony Haro, he's the captain of the Ball Breakers. It's a scenario or a speedball and scenario team in the Sacramento area. Super awesome dude. His sister is not doing well. She is, to put it bluntly, at death's door. 35, 36 years old, struggling and not expected to last, be in this world much longer. Had a lot of people donated at this game I went to this past weekend. They donated cash. They donated prizes. I donated some goggles. Had a bunch of people donate quite a bit of a few things. It's going to be in Sacramento. Anthony, if you'll send me a Facebook message telling me the date, the time, and the location, I'll be more than happy to. We're trying to raise money for, her name is Yvonne. Just a great person. Everybody I've talked to that knows her said she's an amazing person. Strong, tough fighter. Let's see, where can I donate? I tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna put my PayPal account. If you donate and just put in there for Yvonne, I'm gonna tell you. So this is what you're gonna. I'm using my phone and everything else. So let me see. Let me figure out how to do this. I don't know how to do it. Okay, my PayPal is jakecrulin@yahoo.com. That's JAKEKREULEN @yahoo.com. jakecrulin@yahoo.com. Anyone who donates and says, just put in the deal. I mean, anybody who donates, I'm going to know that it's you guys. I'm trying to figure out how to type on this thing. Show live chat messages. I don't know how to do this. I wish I knew. So what I'm going to do is just JAKE. There you go. Thank you, Bornax. Donate to right there. That's my PayPal. I will give it directly to Anthony. So there, I appreciate it, guys. No, you're not required to, but if you do, I would definitely appreciate it. Just put in there for Yvonne, YVONNE, on the donation, and I'll make sure that Anthony gets it. YVONNE for Yvonne. I will be more than happy to give anything we donate to Anthony. I wish I had money, I would match it. I can't do that, but I'm going to donate also. She's just a great person. Anyway, let's get to paintball. I'll mention this again. What everybody think of Brad's? Who's that creeper in the background? That's your husband. 80881K. At least that's his bald dome. Hey, look at him. Ah! That's my brother. That's not NorCal Ben. That's Ballistic Ben. And he's got Ballistic Ben's Game O' Games. His stream was awesome. Brad is a great guy. He loves the sport. He's been playing the sport for years. He's got a great store, Predator Paintball, on Watt Avenue in Sacramento. So support local paintball. Who here does not have a local paintball store within 30 to 45 minutes of them? I can't hear you, huh? Oh, yeah, you can't talk to me. If you don't have a store, Vlad, how's it going? I'm getting a phone call, so yeah, I'm declining that. Al, if you're watching this, that's Al who works with us at NorCal Paintball. Al Bunda, he's on Team Disruption. They're just a bunch of great guys. So, Bobby, if you're watching this, call Al. DJ K Styles, I appreciate it, buddy. So anyway, let's see. Let me get back to some of these. Jake knows I don't have a store. That's right. You don't have a store. Where are you from? That's in Mobile area, right? In South Alabama. Vacaville is something. Is deep from Venetia. It's not too far away. But, I mean, come up and see us. Hey, Jen, how's it going? You doing good? Long time no see. Actually, I've never seen her except for her picture right there. I'm happy to do it, Anthony. About an hour away. That's a pretty far distance, but if you're in the area, if you go and try stuff on, try out the markers, get a feel for them in your hands, get the elbow pads, the arm pads, the knee pads, all that kind of stuff, and you're going to really have a better fit, and it's going to be a lot better. Hey, I need some more thumbs up. I've only gotten 6. What's up with that? Just wanted to check out all your arm pads, your elbow pads, and knee pads. Let me scoot back a little bit. Let's see this. There we go. Does anybody know what this shirt says? Let's see if anybody can guess. It was June 11th, 14th, 2015. That is, I think it's a mushroom, but it's kind of a tower. But yeah, it's a music festival in Tennessee. Mushroom Mountain, no, but close. You want that shirt? I've got another one actually somewhere that a friend of mine, actually it has just happened to be right here. I'm not going to show you the name of the deal, but here's the back of it. These are all the bands that played on it. It's a music festival in Manchester, Tennessee. I was a sports editor at the newspaper there. But actually, I'll just go ahead and show you. Bonnaroo. A friend of mine bought this, or he asked me to buy it for him. Hey, 13 thumbs, that's always good. Please like and subscribe. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500, hopefully tonight. I've got about 465. Hopefully by next week I can have 500. Anyway, a buddy of mine was like, hey, buy a shirt for me. And I was like, hey, give me the money. And he never gave me the money. So I bought a $35 t-shirt and never got the money for it. Anyway, what do y'all want to talk about here? First person with a paintball related topic might get their question answered, or we might start talking about it. So, who is going to be the one? Bonnaroo, that is correct. Hey, appreciate it, Bornax, appreciate it. CS2. Okay, what about the CS2? My buddy DJ there. Oh, your buddy DJ's there every year yes. Oh, I didn't miss that. June 11th. That does fit in. This was June 11th through the 14th, 2015, 2 years ago. June 11th, 2017 is Ballistic Ben's Game-O Games. It's going to be at Midway Paintball in Vacaville, California. If you're within, 13, 14 hours drive, I would definitely get there. If you're across the pond, if you're over in China, England, wherever, fly over. It'll be worth it. Paintball beard or no beard. Ballistic Ben's Game-O Games. What it is. Hey, Bobby, if you're in there, send Ben in here with his Game-O Games shirt, and I'll show everybody what it looks like. The Ballistic Ben's Game-O Games is a conglomeration of about 20 different games. Not one of them will be the same. It's not just hey, let's play a capture the flag, or let's play elimination. We had about 40 people playing the first one, and we had 2 teams of 20, and then we had 4 zombies in the middle. The 2 teams of 20, they're all fighting each other. That's fighting in this tiny little area I can do. So it's 20 people on 20 people on a large field, but it's elimination. The 4 zombies in the middle, they were against everybody. I was one of the zombies. Bornax, you might become a mod pretty soon. But the 4 zombies in the middle, we had to shoot at everybody, and everybody could shoot us. We were not. It wasn't a headshot that killed us. We had a square about that big of blue tape on our chest and one on our back. That was our kill spot. When we walked, we couldn't run. We couldn't stop behind a bunker. We couldn't hide behind a bunker. We couldn't stop. We had to walk towards a person, and shoot guns. The reason I'm doing this, one guy had 2 autocockers together on one tank, and he's going, ow! So he, don't do that. So his name was James, or Agent is what we call him. He's from Fatal Paint and Fatal Scenarios, and he is ridiculous. He probably got hit 600 or 700 times. I'll hit you up when Greg announces the next scenario if you want to play. Hey, awesome. I actually might be down there July 4th weekend. So here's what Ballistic Ben's Game on Game shirt. Well, turn around. It says PBIF, Paintball is Fun, and then it has my brother's face on it. That is Ballistic Ben's Game on Games. You get these nice patches. So, anyway, it is the most amazing time I've ever had playing paintball. So, back to the zombie game. There's a video on my YouTube channel that's just look under Ballistic Ben. Just start doing some searches, and you'll have a whole bunch. That's right, Jen. That is Ben. Come to Ontario, Crazy Gamer. Take off, you hoser, eh? I would love to come to Ontario. I've even got my passport. Let's see. We're friends. You and Ben are friends? Awesome. Bobby's phone froze. Let's go back. No, Jen, you said you were going to be a zombie? You do not want to be a zombie. It was the worst experience I've ever had playing paintball. It hurt so bad. And I only got to be a zombie for about 15 seconds. James was a zombie for about 7 or 8 minutes. Favorite paintball pants. I wear the Empire Battle Pants, I believe is what they're called. They're a couple years old. They're about to get worn out because I play pretty much every single weekend, and very often I play Saturday and Sunday. This is Anthony on your wife's phone, mine. Okay, okay. Hey, Anthony. But I kind of like the new ones, the looks of them. I'm not wearing them. The Top Rank. Top Rank has some really cool ones. Hey, I need some more thumbs up. Give me some thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up. But the Top Rank pants look pretty sweet. But any of the higher cost, well, maybe not higher cost. What am I trying to say? The higher quality pants, the Dyes, the Planet Eclipse, the Empire, the Valken. You're going to have good quality paintball pants. The best thing, try them on. If you want a lot of padding, they're going to be a lot hotter. If you trade it off from the higher padding to the... I don't even want to know. My brother's back there doing something stupid, but crazy. And yeah, I'm not going to show... Because, no. So, the lighter pants, they're going to be thinner. They're not going to have as much padding, but they're going to be cooler, and that's good right now because it's getting ready to be summer, and it's going to be really hot, especially out here in Northern California, Sacramento area. Temperatures of 100 degrees, very common. Who lives? Anybody lives up here? Huckleberry PB. Yes, I'm familiar with Huckleberry. I've spoken to him a couple times on David Justin's show, on his call-in show. He's also known as Reaper. I've talked to Huckleberry a couple times. Carbon Paintball also has some incredible pants. Yes, they better because they're quite expensive, but they're good quality products. Chico's not too far away. Let's see. His CCI. My CCI? My Phantom? I do like my Phantom, but actually what I use is my CCM now. This thing, I love this marker. Let's see, this weekend though, I'm going to be playing at West Coast Adventure Park. That is in Jackson area. It's up by Sacramento. North versus South. It's Northern California versus Southern California. And it's just going to be an awesome time. They've got a couple hundred people, I think, already pre-registered, so they should have about 300 people. It's about 400 or 500 acres, I believe. At least 200 or 300 acres, but I think it's like 400 or 500 acres of playable land. So it can hold tons of people. Last year, Dead Legends was there, and it's just a really cool field with lots of up and down hills and stuff. Let's see. Somebody asked, "What are your thoughts on the new Russian Legion HK Zerog pod pack?" I have no idea. I've not seen it. I've been quite busy the last few weeks going to Living Legends, and then this last weekend the Robin Hood game at Lockdown Scenarios. Let's see, you have a blue Ronin V-Force grill. Should you get blue, silver, or black lens? Any of them would work. I'd probably go with silver. Black, if you're playing at night or darker times, it's going to be really dark. But it's a personal preference. Don't let anybody say, hey, you got to have this, you got to have this. Go with what you like. How hot in Celsius does it get down there? Like 30 and up? I can figure out, let's see, 30 degrees Celsius. Is, we'll find that out. Dye guns versus Planet Eclipse. I like them both. I don't use either one of them. How much to get in? I think, well, I'm actually giving away a free pass to somebody who lives in Northern California. So, who lives, the 86 degrees? Yeah, it gets way above that. I will tell you what it is. The opposite way is going to be Fahrenheit to Celsius. So 114 degrees is the hottest I plays. Zero pod pack is okay. Nothing special. Bunker Kings is better. Probably. I like this. I like the HK Zero packs. Dude, you're in Chico. Yes, that's awesome. $50 for one day at NorCal. Okay. Thank you, Tubber Rock. I appreciate it. But I am going to be giving away a free pass to somebody who lives in Northern California or Southern California, but somebody who promises to show up to the game, because I don't want to give it away and then not show up. Yeah, it gets hot up here. Canada, it's 26 degrees Celsius, so that'd probably be, 80 degrees? How humid is it out there? Because it's really usually dry out here, so it gets hot at 80, 90 degrees, but it's not unbearable. When I lived in Missouri and Tennessee and Florida, it'd be 85 degrees, and it felt like it was about 120. Alabama is hot and humid. Yes, it's humid, hot, and mosquitoes like crazy. Let me take a drink. Love this stuff. Who knows what I'm drinking? Anybody guess? Other than 80881K or my brother. Who thinks they know what I'm drinking? It is Sonic, but what is the actual beverage? It's not a slushie, not an ocean water, not Orange Crush or Candy Slush or Slushy. If you give me the pass, I'll give it to my boyfriend, Brad. I'm not Brad. Oh, the comma's not there. So, vodka, no. It's not an alcoholic beverage. No, it is not sweet tea, Jacob Moore. Not at all. Nope, no Coke, no milkshake slushy, no Jack Daniels. Sailor Jerry? No. Close. And no Pedialyte either. Dr. Pepper, no. Nope. The closest one was Jacob Moore. I'll give you the hint. That's the hint. Pepsi, not a chance. If it's Pepsi, I'm throwing it out. I can't stand Pepsi. Codeine? No. Scissorp? No, I'm not Lil Wayne. Non-sweet tea, Maxon 530, non-sweet tea. Hey, again, before we continue, if someone could put my email address back up there, jakecrulin@yahoo.com. I just want to give a shout out. Anthony Haro, a buddy of mine, his sister is not doing well, and we're raising money for her soon-to-be memorial fund. Taking donations on PayPal. Every single penny is going straight to Anthony's family to help with that expense. Thank you very much, Sizzit Chaos. If you want to donate, great. I don't even know how to do super chats, but if anybody did give me a super chat, which I don't even think I can see here, 100% of everything I'm getting tonight is going straight to Anthony's family. I'm not sure if Brad knew about this. But yeah, it's a good cause, great cause. They're having an auction on this next weekend, so Anthony's not going to be able to make it to North versus South, Anthony's a great guy, super, super good guy, great paintball player. We had one of my favorite times in a scenario game back, I can't remember when, 3, 4, 5 months ago. Anthony and I were at a tag paintball in Hollister, which has been open since 1984. And if you've seen the movie Tombstone, where Wyatt Earp and Curly Bill, he starts walking across. Wyatt Earp starts walking across. He's like, "No, he's mine. He's mine. He's mine. Don't shoot him." That's essentially what it was. Anthony was like, we were on this levee above this playing field that had all these trenches to the right, and Anthony's like, "Hey, I want to duel with you." So I was like, "All right, Anthony, don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Tell your guys not to shoot me." So he's like, "Don't shoot Jake. Jake from NorCal is mine." And I tell my guys, "Anthony is mine. Do not shoot him." And so we got up there, we put our markers down, went and shook hands, and we said, "Okay, here are the rules." We went over, got our markers, 1, 2, 3, pop, pop, pop. Anthony got me, and it was a really fun time. So yeah, Anthony's just a good guy. He's not the most competitive. He's very competitive when it comes to competitive paintball, but when it comes to having fun, he wants to do that even more. So anyway, again, thanks Bornax. Let's see, did I play in the Raiders scenario SAP? No, I've only played. Okay, Bornax, ATTIC. No, but I've not played at SAP other than one time, and that was just. It was actually, I think Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday, and there were like 4 people there. It was a Monday, and so I showed up just to walk the field, and there were like 4 or 5 people, and I think his name was Greg. The owner of the field was like, "Go ahead and play," and so let me jump in and play, and we played, and with 4 or 5 people, it was a blast. I can't imagine with 100 or 200 people. Another thing he does there at SAP, no, I don't think it's Greg Hastings. At SAP, you're welcome, Bornax. He has these huge forts. So check out South Alabama Paintball if you're ever in the area, which I think, golly, my allergies are killing me. If you're ever in the area, go down and check out South Alabama Paintball. It's about 20, 30 minutes south of Mobile, Alabama. It's got amazing forts. Check it out on Facebook. You will see the forts. But another thing that he does, he drives all his business. He goes out, he takes pictures, posts them on the deal, posts them on his Facebook page. And so it gets the players get to see that and go, "Wow, look, this is where I played." And that marketing is what a lot of fields don't do. I think that's why some fields fail. It's not because paintball is dead. It's not because it's not fun or people aren't wanting to play. It's because a lot of the field owners, they put the work on the field, but then they don't go and say, "Hey, let's promote this." There are fields around here that I've seen a post once every 6 or 7 months on Facebook. That is just free advertising that they just don't do. If you're doing that, I understand being lazy, but that's just putting nails in your own coffin right there. You're a photographer? I'm a photographer too. Black Friday paintball. Thanks for showing up. I always tell people, do not shop online if you have a chance to go to a local store. Black Friday paintball is one of the few places I would say go online. They are a local store. Junior Brown, he's played with a few teams. He's kind of well known. He's not a horrible player. He doesn't grow a lot of hair, but he's not a horrible player. They've got Extreme Paintball in Modesto. They got a store and a field and everything in California. And he's got Black Friday Paintball. It's a great company. It's a local company. They put money back into the local economy. Thomas Taylor's put on huge work at Combat Field in Orville. Yes, one of the greatest fields, one of the best fields I played on, Maxon. And yes, but back to Black Friday's question. Yes, I do play some MagFed. I don't play it very often. I usually play with a pump. At Living Legends, I played with a pump the entire time until I got to Final Battle, which was ridiculous. I've got a video. I'm going to point here, even though I don't have a link or anything, but click here. It was one of the most intense paintball experiences I've ever had in my life. 30 minutes of just shooting like crazy. You're You're a pornographer. Okay, crazy gamer. Let's keep those kind of comments out. But anyway, MagFed, I had a Tippmann TIPX. I had fun with it. I tried to play with a marker this weekend. I'm not going to say the name of it because I don't want to talk bad about it. But I didn't have much luck. I was trying to shoot first strikes, and I think it was my fault. I was supposed to have a special bolt and didn't do it. Cherry limeade is not my drink. It's unsweet tea. We'll just go ahead and it's unsweet tea with extra ice. Got to have the extra ice. So let's see. Where was I? Yeah, but Thomas Taylor is putting in great work. Fatal Paint, Fatal Scenarios, they put on most of their games at Combat Zone. It's a fantastic field. But that is where it was 114 degrees last June or July. It was blisteringly hot, but it still felt better than 90 degrees in southeast Missouri. And no humidity, no mosquitoes, or very few mosquitoes. Let's see, DJ 1215, where are you? DJ Styles, where do you live? DJ K Styles, sorry. All right, Sizik Chaos, let's do some trivia. What do you want to, what, ask a question, DJ, or Sizik. First you, and then I'll ask one. Let's see. Paintball enhances your life? Yes, it does. But there is a river. The Feather River runs literally right past it, and they've got showers, hot showers, clean bathrooms. It's really awesome. There's an RV park that's right next, literally adjacent to the field. So you can get a hot shower for like 75 cents. Jake's favorite gun. We did this on the last Paintball Ruin My Life. Now, is it my favorite gun ever or the favorite one that I've ever owned? Bornax already got it. Shocker 4x4. In fact, here's part of it. That's my Planet Eclipse Shocker that I bought in 2000, 99, 2000, I can't remember. But when it was just Eclipse, before Planet Eclipse really came around, then this is not the barrel it came with, but this was on my Shocker RSX. Not Shocker RSX, Shocker SFT, I think. But this is the All-American barrel, which in my opinion is the greatest barrel ever made. But yes, the shoebox Shocker. This is the top half of it. I don't have the frame and everything handy, so I'm not going to show it to you. Let's see. I'm going to say, what type of paintball marker that has my brother played with for his entire career of paintball, and how long has he played with that marker? And I will give the first person to correctly answer both of those questions a free barrel sleeve from Valken. So, oh, this ain't fair. Yes, it is fair. 6 years, 15 years, you multiply those together and you barely get what he's played. I'll give you a hint. He started playing when he was 10, and he's over 35. So, it's not an Angel. He played paintball way before Angel was ever thought of. Splatmaster is a good guess, but no. And Bornax, I'd like to see your Shocker if you think it's better than mine. Well, if it's put together, then yeah. 25 years is close. 1990. Who guessed 1990? Bobby's turning into Jen. Yeah, Bobby said 1990. Bobby would know because she's married to him. So there's the first one. There's the first question. So it was 1990, so 27 years ago. And let's see. What marker was it? Do you have it here? No. He doesn't have it here. But I think that one similar to it was on my first appearance on Brad's Paintball Ruin My Life. You're just waiting for the PB beanie? Did you win the PB beanie? I can't remember. I've got to go back and check all my emails and stuff. I've just been really busy. No problem, Bobby. DJ K Styles, did you win the beanie? If so, let me know. I'll go back and check my stuff. No, not Autococker. I wish I had won it. I don't even get to keep it. Hey guys, please don't use language. I try to keep it PG-13 at the most, so try to not use F-bombs. I don't want to kick anybody out, but if it keeps happening, I'll have to. Automag, nope. It's not a semi. It's a pump marker. You need a mod. I'll be getting a mod pretty soon. Planet Eclipse Shocker, no. It's 10 years before the Shocker. Mine was a Shocker, or not my first one, but actually I think that was my first gun that I ever owned myself. A sniper, nope. The color of it. What would you say the color is?
Originally it was black.
Yeah, originally it was black, but it's kind of brown,
Like
brownish, goldish. Not an SL68, but we did have SL68-2s as rental markers at our field, which was called Ballistic Benz in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. Nail spot? No.
The original finish on it was toxic, so they can't redo that finish anymore.
The original finish was toxic, and they are not allowed to make that anymore. Nail spot is the closest. That is the closest. And carbine, no, that was way after 1990. Those came out around 97, I believe. Palmer's is now the closest. Because Palmer would improve upon these quite a bit. Because it's a piece of crap. PPS, that's another Palmer's. But yeah, Palmer's would make these things actually perform well. They weren't horrible for the time period. Sheridan KMP. Sheridan is correct, but you got to pick which Sheridan. And there are about 473 different Sheridans. And you have to have...
There's the PG, the PGP,
well, let's,
the P...
Yeah. Ben, hop in here. Okay, this is Ben. He's wanting to show off his suspenders.
These are my favorite paintball pants. I put them on earlier.
Yeah.
They're brown.
Yeah, we're not going to show those. We're not going to show those. Sheridan KMP is the closest so far. I need some more thumbs up, though. Thumbs ups. Thumbs up, something like that. PGP is close. PGP is actually closer than just Sheridan KMP. But I'm gonna keep it going. Freaking weirdo. Yes, Bobby, your husband is a weirdo. Pop 68. What is that? CZY? CZC. The stupid. Now here's a Palmer's gun.
It is a PMI.
It's a PMI.
What model?
That's a Palmer Blazer. Sheridan PMI. That's the closest so far, but I think someone's going to get it pretty soon, so I'm going to be watching. It is a Sheridan PMI. What?
It's the best PMI version.
It says this guy. The Czech Republic. Okay, Ben can tell you about that. So while I'm doing this, Ben, you tell about that Czech Republic PGP.
The ZGP? It was basically just a copy that they made of the PGP.
Time out real fast. It's not the V series. It's not the PMI Magnum. As soon as I see it, I will stop Ben.
It has a big aluminum block on the side. And it's just all.
Hey! Maxson! PMI 2. There you go.
Direct fin stock class feed. It's the best version.
Okay, so PMI 2, Maxson, send... Ben's got to go. Okay, so Maxson, send me an email, because I won't see it in here, but send me an email at Jake Crewland, someone, Bormax, Cizik, please post my email address, which is also the PayPal if you want to donate to Anthony's sister. Send me your address and I'll send you, just say, free Valken barrel sleeve, and I will send this to you. Some more trivia. Who has a trivia question that they want to ask? Oh, Ben's back. So wait, real fast. Since Ben's back, get back up here and tell about this Czechoslovakian gun while I drink on my unsweet tea.
Well, basically, it's just...
Will do, Maxon.
What's that?
He said to give it to a kid at North versus South. Gotcha. That saves me about $3 in shipping. I appreciate it.
So basically what it was is they had the PGP, which was a really popular gun at the time, just a little pistol, ran off 12 grams CO2 cartridge in the front, little 10-round tube on the top. It's a good little gun. They made a clone of it and named it the ZGP, is what it's commonly referred to. I don't know why I had this blazer and an Allen wrench, but
he picks up stuff.
They made the gun. Basically, it's just a clone of the PGP. Has a few better features on it. The grips are really nice in wood, but the actual trigger frame's kind of plasticky. I don't really like it as much. But the 12 gram plug is extended, so that was an upgrade that you could do for the PGP. So basically, it was easier to unscrew. That's pretty much it. I'm watching on 2 videos, so it's fun because it's like delayed, and I can see my hands move all funny like.
I'm just typing something here and real fast. There we go. Okay, so now I've got my computer going, and there we go. I was going to say Predator. You haven't lived top straw tried Sonic Strawberry Limeade. Bormax, you should try Sonic. Their burgers are actually pretty decent for...
what was the first gun you ever bought?
First gun you ever bought. Okay, let's play 20 questions.
When did you start playing?
Yeah, let's play 20 questions. When did you start playing Bornax? You're welcome, Anthony. Bornax, when did you start playing? Anybody else have any questions while we're doing 20 questions? 2012, so only about 5 years. Is it a pump or a semi-automatic paintball marker?
Wait, no, that wasn't Bormax.
Oh, Civic Chaos. Okay. Started playing 2006, just didn't get in the game until 2 years ago. All right, so Bornax, pump or semi. I was reading stuff. How long is my beard? It's this long. Exactly that long. Well, unless you do that, then it pulls way down to there. So who else has questions? While we're waiting to do this 20 questions with Bornax, we're going to answer some questions. Or actually, I'm going to ask some questions. It's not a pump. Okay.
Did you buy it new?
Did you buy it new? Good question. And is it an electro or is it mechanical? So, who thinks that paintball is dying? And who thinks paintball is getting better? So you bought it used and it's electronic marker.
What year did he buy it? Did he buy it in 2006?
Yeah, what year did you buy it? Paintball is better? I think paintball's better. You think it's not changing? I think it's not changing. I'm just going to agree with what everybody says. No, I think paintball is better. I think the pressure. Do we have pressure testers?
We have one.
We have what marker you need it for?
A tank pressure tester.
Oh, tank pressure. I was thinking like G6R and stuff. I didn't even see that. Yes, we do have a tank pressure tester. I think paintball is getting better. The equipment is getting better.
2 years ago, electro.
2 years ago, electro. Is it a planet eclipse marker? I think the state of paintball, sometimes it's getting better, sometimes it's getting worse. It fluctuates. It just depends. The way that we can make it keep getting better is to be good ambassadors of the sport and not be jerks when we're out playing. For instance, I am such a nice guy. I won the sportsmanship award at go grab that for me. It's right over there. I won the sportsmanship award, which kind of surprises my brother because I can be a jerk on the field, or I can be perceived as a jerk. But here's proof. At the Robin Hood game presented by Lockdown Scenarios, I won the sportsmanship award. There's my name right there. Mark Gonzalez. He was the general. That's proof. A lot of people perceive me as a jerk because I'm loud. I'll scream and yell, "Hey, you're out. Check it, check it, check it." Then I'd go up and say, "Hey, listen, I wasn't trying to be a jerk. I was just trying to be loud." So it's not a planet eclipse. Is it? Yeah. What year was the marker made? It's electronic marker, semi-auto, obviously, because I don't know if there's a single pump that's electronic. So anyway, electronic. 04. It's 2004.
I bought a Intimidator.
Intimidator. A Bob Long Intimidator. DJ wins. We're in DM4.
You got a DM4.
Nice. So, Bornax, what are you giving to DJ? So, But yeah, I think the state of paintball sometimes is better, sometimes it's worse. It depends on what you're looking at. MagFed is really growing. It's one of the fastest growing genres of paintball. Wow, $10 quadrillion. I made that number up because I have no idea how many zeros that is. I think paintball has a long way to go. I'm not sure his mod spot. There you go. I'm not sure if it is going to keep growing or if it's going to stagnate or if it's going to decrease. All I know is I'm going to keep playing. Who likes speedball and who likes woods? Let's just say speedball, woods, whichever one.
I like both.
Yeah. If you like both, put both. If you don't have a preference, just put both. Is airsoft dying? What is airsoft?
Airsoft's not dying. Airsoft's actually growing.
Airsoft is growing, but I've never played airsoft, not because I think it's any worse than paintball. It's that I cannot stand cheating. If I had a field and I caught you wiping, getting shot in the goggles, ducking down, wiping off, I would kick you off my field and never let you come back. I cannot stand cheating. And it happens on every single field. Some people around here are like, this particular field has cheaters. This particular field has cheaters. Every single field has cheaters. And it drives me nuts. I cannot stand cheaters. So, with paintball, you shoot, you hit somebody, you can see from a long distance most of the time, hey, it broke. And you can call somebody out for cheating. In airsoft, you can stand this close and just hit somebody right in the forehead. And if they can just sit there, nope, not hitting me. That's why I don't play airsoft. Not because of the other players, because me. Because that sportsmanship award would go right out the window. Let's see. Paintball is changing. Business owners have to get more professional and paintball will grow again. I could not agree more.
Exactly.
Not just the business owners, the small business owners, the fields and the stores, the manufacturers have to get at it and make it a business. One of the things that I don't like is the backstabbing and constant trying to undercut other people, whether it's a couple different fields or a couple different stores. We need to band together instead of fight each other. We don't need to go. Paintballs need to be cheaper. I disagree. Not because I work at a store. Go play in 1990. Go play in 1996. Paintball's cheap right now.
Money to make, you know.
Yeah.
They cost money to make, and they cost money to ship. They cost money to keep. There's a lot of spoilage involved with paintballs. The price. I mean, sure, you might be able to say, oh, well, they're making it for $10, $15 a case. That's the actual manufacturer cost. Then you've got to factor in paying the employees, paying shipping, paying it to go to one place to the other. What if you stab a pallet of paint with tines? That right there is all the profit off of that skid gone, you know? So,
Wait. $45 for 500 paintballs is too much. Yeah.
That is.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're in Ontario. That is ridiculous. Like a field in California, $40 for a case of paint, $45 maybe for 2,000 is pretty typical. If you're going to some fields, that charge $60 or so, that's typically it's by the bag, $15 a bag. That's common. But if you buy it by the case, a lot of times you can get it for $45, and that's not bad at all. Hey Tyler, how's it going? But $45 for 500 paintballs, those things better just be made out of solid gold. But let me get back to what Junior Brown, what he said. Just say DJ Paintball Black Friday. I'm going to disagree. It's a lot of the manufacturers, in my opinion. Yeah, it is the manufacturers. And Black Friday, millennials have so much more to do. They will still play, just not for as long. That is true too. We had a kid who, 12 years old, got just into paintball like crazy last year. Played every single weekend, a lot of times Saturday and Sunday. His parents were out there just sitting in their car, having coffee while he played for 4 or 5, 6, 7 hours. Hadn't seen him at the paintball field in 6 months. He bought a golf cart. Not to play golf, just drive around the neighborhood. So there are a lot more things to do. Wow, $200 a case at your local field. Wow. Yeah, you invited me up to Ontario. I'm not going to Ontario to play paintball at $200 a case. I hate to say it. That is steep. Even with Canadian money being less. I mean, it's not like it's 2 to 1 or anything, but I figured that's and HK Supreme for $40. Yeah, that's about right.
Well, how much of that $200 is taxes also?
Yeah, how much is taxes for that $200? All right, DJ, appreciate it. Have a good one. Appreciate you stopping by. But yeah, how crazy gamer? How much of that $200? What is the sticker price on it? Like, is it like $125 and $75 tax, or $50 and $150 tax, or $175 and the rest tax? I mean, but that's wow, that is ridiculous. Where's everybody from? Just put your city and state, or just your state, your country. I'd like to see this. Delaware. What did Delaware?
Her New Jersey.
She wore her New Jersey. Gosh. From Vallejo, live in Fairfield. Wow, I might know you. Tyler. Bama. I'll speak slowly for you, Sizik. I'm kidding. California. Where in California, Jonathan? Detroit. I got some buddies from Detroit. Arkansas. Jacob Moore. Where in Arkansas? I think we've talked about this before. Stockton, California. They like to target the rentals. I don't know where that is. Oh, yeah. Riverside. I will not say that. Sorry. Modesto. Yeah, you were the one who called about the spider. Jacob Moore. Where in Arkansas are you from? North Pole. Pretty much Ontario. Got reindeer. That's probably what it is, the reindeer tax that makes that $200. Yes, Chico, you've said it a few times. And you gave away your free Valken barrel sleeve. I appreciate it. I'll get that to a youngster out at West Coast Adventure Park. Who is from Northern California, or who thinks they'll be able to play it at West Coast Adventure Park for North versus South next weekend? First person to commit to playing next weekend, I got a free pass for you. Starting right now. Right now. How much? It's free. Oh, you're answering someone else's question. Can't I have a tournament? Someone does have to pay the electricity for Rudolph's nose. You know anyone from my area? If I can get a ride, I'm 100% in. Where are you from, Maxim? I'm kidding. Where, when, and where? It's in Jackson, California, by Sacramento. It's your anniversary. That'd be a perfect anniversary for your spouse. They would love it. Tyler, if you try to go, if you'll be there, if you commit, then go. But it's in Jackson. It's at West Coast Adventure Park. If you can get a ride and a rental gun, I'm so down.
I'll let you borrow it.
Yeah, we got a marker we'll let you borrow. If you can get a ride, let me know. Get Brad to go. Brad's already going. $180 a case for $2,000. Wow. Okay, I know exactly where Cabot is. My ex-aunt lives there. I still consider my aunt. She was married to my Uncle Pete. Her name's Jenny Lynn. She lives in Cabot. And her husband was either a police chief or fire chief in Cabot. So the Cabot Panthers, I believe. The red and white of the Cabot Panthers. He can use my gun. Anthony, man, that is... that. If Anthony's going to let you use his marker, that's a great marker. I might use Anthony's and let you use mine. Bring Jen. I've never actually met Jen. But yeah, Cabot, they have the Mean Pig Barbecue there, which was like on one of those food challenge deals where it had like the slap your mama sauce or whatever. But I've driven through Cabot 2,000 or 3,000 times probably, going back from Poplar Bluff, Missouri to Little Rock, Arkansas, where I was born.
Okay.
My brother is in Phoenix right now. Know any paintball stores around there? No, I don't, but I'm sure there are. Either Phoenix or Scottsdale, Tucson, they've got paintball. Shut Up Juice. That's exactly what it's called. Well, if we exchange contact info, yeah, send me an email or just go to Jake from NorCal on Facebook and send me a private message. And be sure to like the Jake from NorCal on Facebook. And that way I'll be able to see it. And leave me your contact information, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But Tyler Chedester, am I pronouncing that right? Tyler Chedester, you have a free pass for West Coast Adventure Parks, North versus South. I will get a hold of Anthony tonight. I'll send him a text and put your name on the list. You don't have to do anything. He has assured me that I just tell people, hey, this is who got it. He'll have you marked down. Excuse me. All you got to do is buy paint. They're going to have GI 3-star and 5-star, and I think maybe graffiti from Valken. So it's going to be good quality paint. Thank you, Bornax. As soon as I figure out how to do it, you are going to be the first moderator for Jake from NorCal. Let's see. What else are we going to talk about? Wow, we've been going for 49 minutes and 45 seconds. And not even tired. Woohoo! So, let's see.
I've been doing this stream for 25 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not proud or tired. What's everybody's favorite type of music? Okay, well, actually, I'm going to answer some questions now. You still are going to school, Crazy Gamer? Man, Ontario's crazy. Let's see. Junior, let's see. Black Friday Paintball saying, Jake, later check out the 3 videos I added to the Extreme Paintball YouTube channel. It's Gina talking to new people looking at paintball styles at the park. I will definitely give you feedback. And guys, if once this is over, go to, I'm going to see if I can find it. I'm going to have to look around here for a second, but I'm going to try to get Junior's deal on a link to his YouTube channel. Shoes for paintball, cleats, boots, or tennis shoes of cleats, soccer, baseball, or football. Sizik, I would do whatever is comfortable for you. I wear tennis shoes because I have them on when I'm driving to the field, and then I'm like, oh, let me change. And then I'm like, crap, I forgot to change. I've already played one game in these, and it was filthy, and now these shoes are ruined. I left one pair of shoes at Decay of Nations, at Living Legends last weekend, a week and a half ago, actually. And then I had these other kind of new shoes, and they are pretty much my paintball shoes now. So I had to go buy a brand new pair of shoes day before yesterday because I always forget to take my JT paintball shoes, which look and see if they're in that paintball box, Ben.
Okay.
I think they're in there.
Pelican case?
No, that big blue one by the door.
I
But
recommend football cleats.
Football cleats are great because they're going to be 3/4 or high tops, and so they're going to help your ankles. The dates for the Jackson game are this coming Saturday and Sunday, June 3rd and 4th, 2016. North versus South. So it's Northern California versus Southern California. Yeah. So here, I've had these. I bought these when we had our field in Missouri, and that was 1996 to 1999. When my brother was 15 years old, he's like, hey, you want to open a paintball field with me? I was like, I've never even played paintball, sure. And literally the first time I ever played on a paintball field was a field that I co-owned. But these are the JT cleats that I wore back then. The other one, the heel's all separated. You have a new set of them. Ooh, I will probably be calling you in the next couple weeks then, Junior. Or I might just get it from Ben. But I definitely strongly suggest to get some of these or something similar. These have a nice flap over them. I didn't even know they made them anymore. They got a nice flap over, so you can slide, you can zip that up, and it's not waterproof, but it keeps a lot of the water, the mud, stuff like that out. Let's see, do you guys watch baseball? I used to watch baseball. Wait, Mike Trout going from Angels to Mobile Bay Bears? I wish I was still living in Pensacola because the Mobile Bay Bears used to play against Pensacola Blue Wahoos all the time. They were in the same league, and I had season credentials to shoot photos at the Pensacola Blue Wahoos games. So I would be there for sure to see Mike Trout play, even though he probably wouldn't play more than one at bat. Yeah, those shoes are from 1997, 98, about 98 I think I bought them. And I've worn them off and on for 20-something years. That's crazy, but I have not watched a lot of baseball. But I used to until they had the strike and they said, hey, we don't care about the fans enough to have a World Series. So I said, I don't care enough about baseball players who are millionaires to watch them. Let's see. Tyler, do I own NorCal Paintball? No, I do not. My brother does. My brother over there, the guy with the bald head, he owns NorCal Paintball in Vacaville, California. Now the Bay Bears, wow, I did not even know they left the Diamondbacks. That's pretty cool. I would have liked to have seen that. Now, my hometown of Little Rock, Arkansas, they got the Arkansas Travelers. Forever, we were the AA farm team for the St. Louis Cardinals. At Ray Winder Field, we'd go and get tickets for $2, or we go to Harvest Foods and get free tickets for every single game of the year that we wanted to go to. My grandmother actually threw out a first pitch at Ray Winder Field for the season opener, I think. And we were the AA affiliate for the Cardinals forever. Well, several years ago we changed, and now they are the AA affiliate for the Angels. So that would have been pretty cool if he had gone to Little Rock, or actually North Little Rock, to play for the Travelers. A kid you went to high school with plays in the major leagues. Who is that, Bornax? Those shoes are 3 years older than you. This beard is 3 years older than you. I say Wilmington Blue Rocks here for the Royals. Hey, thanks, Junior. Black Friday Paintball. You guys have a good night. Have a good one. Appreciate you stopping by. We suck because we got rid of all the others and got people with like 256 batting average. That is not a recipe for success. Thank you for the comment on the Royal Beard. Yeah, everybody subscribe to Black Friday Paintball. I will put up, that's what I was going to do over here before I got sidetracked. I do that a lot. But yeah, so let's see, Black Friday Paintball. There we go. It's a good channel. They're a really good store. Mike Trout will be your hero in Mobile. Yes, he'll be your hero, but not for very long because he's not going to be there very long at all. Let's see, I've got Black Friday. And I've already subscribed to them, but I'm going to share Junior and his wife's channel, my channel here. There we go. All right, you're leaving. About to be 1 a.m. Appreciate it. Hey, take off, you hoser. How's that? How's that, crazy gamer? Does that sound Canadian, eh?
You gotta apologize.
Oh, take off, eh? Oh, man, why am I doing on this one? Oh, I don't know how to get over there. There, that's we go. All right, this is going to be Junior's Black Friday Paintball right there. Subscribe to it.
The Extreme Paintball, the Modesto one, I think is the one that they're wanting to share.
Oh, okay. I've been told that it was Extreme Paintball, so let me go to that also. That's Black Friday. Extreme Paintball. Let me just got a... Okay, let's see. I got one for you. Just picked up a classic Timmy and rebuilding it. Should I figure out and find a clamping feed neck or just sound down a Revy? It's probably work better if you're able to get a clamping feed neck, but it's not required. A lot of people would just sand those down because, I mean, they were pretty easy to do. So yeah, I don't think that it's something that's 100% necessary. Pretty much whatever you want. So let's see, let me go to Extreme Paintball Modesto. Oh man, we're dropping subscribers like crazy. We only got 5 now. Quick, who's got questions? I don't want to lose you guys, even though I have been doing this for an hour now. So here we go. We got 6, and we're building back up. We need more people to do this. Subscribe. It's Paintball ruined my life. I'll have to find it in a little bit. Anyway, I'll find it and add it to my deal. You subbed. Extreme Paintball. Okay, see what happened is now I'm on this other watching on TV and commenting on my phone, so if I lose you here, that's me. Okay, cool. I can't find... I'm not the most technically literate person when it comes to different web servers and browsers and all this kind of stuff. So I'm going to YouTube and I'm just going to put Extreme Paintball. There we go. I think I typed too much. Extreme Paintball Modesto. Hopefully I'll have all these things saved next time. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go to Facebook. Also go to Facebook and like Extreme Paintball Modesto. What in the world? For some reason... Okay. For some reason it's not allowing me... I guess all my cookies have gone. What's a decent marker for shooting first strike long distances? Shockler 99. What is your price range? Vladimir Bond, how often do I upload footage? I try to do it every other day or so. Sometimes more. Like this weekend, I probably uploaded 5 or 6 different videos from on live. Any other paintball fields in Pensacola recommendations? I've heard that Hurlburt Field over in Fort Walton, under $500. Hurlburt Field over at Fort Walton Beach area, they are supposed to have had their field open again. I'm not 100% sure. South Alabama Paintball is another good one. I do not recommend the one that's in Pensacola at the Naval Air Station, Pensacola. I hadn't been there in 4 years or so, but it was a very unsafe field. They didn't even have safety netting. In fact, they took their safety netting, cut it up, and made bunkers out of it. Under $500 to shoot first strike long distances. They're all going to shoot roughly the same distance. So the distance issue is not really the the toughest or the biggest criteria, because they're all pretty much going to shoot the same thing. The ghillie suit guy, Shockler, yes, he was tearing us apart. That's a guy named Matt, DJ Matt, and that's what he does. He shoots first strike rounds, and that's pretty much it. But for $500, technically you can put a first strike round in any marker and shoot it. You might have to take it and go drop it down here, take a squeegee, push it down, slide it down, boom. Jose, what's going on? It was near Perdido. I don't know one near Perdido. Or you can take the bolt out if you have like an autococker style or a poppet valve. Put a first strike round in here. Use this as a plunger. Go forward. Do that. And shoot. But if you do that, you need to take this and go chronograph it with first strike rounds. First strike rounds will shoot anywhere from 10 to 30 feet per second higher than a regular paintball. But yeah. Let's see. The first strike rounds, you can get the Takamo Hurricane is about $400, I believe. It's supposed to be really nice, mag-fed. Because you're going to have mag-fed if you're going to be shooting first strike rounds, or you're going to have to single load it into the breech through the back of the bolt, or just barrel load it. Extreme Paintball Mobile is good for woods ball. Then there's also one like Bob's or Bill's that I haven't gone to, but I've heard it was pretty good. But for the first strike rounds, for $500, I'd probably go with Max Tacs are pretty good. The Rap 4s, they're really nice and realistic looking, but sometimes you just need to polish the internals and stuff. And then, let's see, I'm kind of drawing a blank. You don't need to spend $500 on it. Tyler Hill, okay, that's the guy picked up by the Red Sox. Get a bolt. If you got a Tippmann 98, you can buy the Takamo bolt upgrade kits for like $100, and you can switch back and forth. Or you can get the bolt for like $140, $150 straight from Takamo. The Hurricane, the Vortex, they're all based on pretty much Tippmann platforms. Tyler, let's see. Thanks for picking me, but I guess it has to go with someone else. I can't get a ride to Jacksonville. Well, that sucks. If something changes and I haven't given it away, let me know. What about a scope? A scope is very helpful. Oh, that's what I was thinking. In fact, we've got one on our wall, a Tiberius T9.1. It's actually a pistol, but you can put a longer barrel on it and have the shroud, and you can put a buttstock on it, and it helps out. Now, with the scope, you don't need one, but if you sight the scope in and you take the time to actually sight in your marker like you would a real firearm, the scope can help with first strike rounds. With regular round ball, I would never put a scope on it other than for looks. And personally, I wouldn't do that. It just gets heavy. Excuse me. But a scope with first strike rounds can help you. It can add to your accuracy. You're knowing exactly where you're shooting. Matt was, I'm sure he was using a scope. Yeah, and he was using a CCM, and you're looking at $650 on the cheap side to probably $1,000 to $1,200. And if you're shooting first strike rounds, what he does, he doesn't just take a first strike round and put it in a magazine, put it in a magazine, put it in a magazine. He takes it, he weighs it, he sands the top down to where that little nib on the end, where it's flush. He stores them all where the crown is pointing up, so the ball is down, so all the paint settles down instead of storing them in the box. He'll sand the fin to where it's smooth. It doesn't have any barbs sticking up on the ends of it, and makes it all to where they're pretty much the exact same weight, almost to the gram. So he knows exactly how his paintball is going to fly. Now, with crosswinds and stuff like that, it's going to affect it. But if it's a calm day, he's going to put it in there, and he's going to put it in a spot about that big from about 70 yards, and it's going to be 8 out of 10 times it's going to go in there. So he can hit a good, decent-sized orange or a small grapefruit at 60, 70 yards almost every single time because he takes the time to make sure his equipment is working properly. That's the main thing. If you go out and you're like, hey, I'm not going to do anything, I'm just going to throw my stuff in a bag, take it, go, you're not going to perform as well. So, yeah, that's about it for Matt's setup. I don't know exactly what he's got, but he's got a CCM, and it's ridiculous how accurate he is. He got me 3 or 4 times, but I got him once. Actually, I traded off with him once too, so I was pretty proud of that. You know the player's good when you're like, hey, I got that guy. That felt good to get that particular guy. Not because it was a good shot on a random player, but you're like, whoa, even if I got lucky and got that guy, I got that guy. Matt's one of those guys that when you get him, you feel pretty good about yourself. And I was fortunate enough to get him this weekend. But yeah, that's about it on that. Let's see. I should stream with Loner. Hey, he makes great videos. I wish my videos were as good as his, my action game or my action videos. He does a really good job. He plays it up around here a lot and plays at Davis. He's got really good stuff. Loner NorCal. Check him out. Loner NorCal. You shot him in the beginning on Saturday. Sweet. Hey, if you shot Matt, you're doing a good job. Man, Tyler, that sucks if you're not going to be able to go. So anyway, the next person who says they want to go to West Coast Adventure Park this weekend and play at the North versus South, I'm giving you a free pass. So go. Who's going to get that free pass to West Coast Adventure Park's North versus South? Dude, you want to go? Then pull the trigger. Literally. You going to go? Max in 5:30. Are you going to go? Loner's my teammate. Oh, okay. That's cool. Are you guys going to be at North versus South at West Coast? Shockler. And Shockler, did you have a good time at the Robin Hood scenario game? Because some of these scenario games that Lockdown puts on and Fatal Paint puts on, some people, it takes a while to, he will what? Oh, he will be there. Okay. Sometimes it takes a while to get used to the scenario games because they don't play scenario games like a regular scenario game. They play scenario games like a Lockdown or Fatal scenario game. All kinds of weird, crazy, ridiculous things that makes it real fun. You found Loner's channel through his Capture the Flag in 2 minutes. Oh, yeah, I think that was at Fairfield. I think I remember watching that. It was like how to capture the flag or how to win a game in 90 seconds or something. Maxon, need to figure a ride out. Let me know. If I haven't given it away, then you'll get it. But if I give it away before then, if someone commits to going, I'm going to give it away tonight, hopefully. I need to get off here pretty soon because it's 10 o'clock. I've not had lunch or dinner, and I like lunch and dinner. So what everybody have for lunch and dinner? Actually, I don't care. I don't care about eating right now. I'm not that hungry. Let's see. Do you guys play Xbox? I don't, but we're actually going to be playing the X Field whatever at after the Ballistic Ben's Game of Games Chick-fil-A. That is exactly what I was thinking, Sizzy. I love some Chick-fil-A. That's my favorite fast food by far. I'd try not to eat fast food because it's just so bad for you. But Chick-fil-A, 2 thumbs up. But anyway, the Ballistic Ben's Game of Games. If anybody is in Northern California within a couple hours of Vacaville, you need to play Game of Games. That one goon, back on! The Game of Games is Sunday, June 11th at Midway Paintball Facility in Vacaville. We are going to be playing, we played like 22 or 23 different types of paintball games just that one day. What day is North versus South? June 3rd and 4th, Saturday and Sunday. This coming Saturday and Sunday. Game of Games. Anthony, I hope you can make it too, buddy. It's a Game of Games. It's one of the most fun. We played a soccer game where you had a ball at the 50, and you had to get it to the other side. And whoever had the ball on their side at the end of regulation lost. You could kick it, push it, head it, throw stuff at it, shoot it, anything except for touch it with your hands. And you didn't know how much time was left because you just said, ready, go. And the referee had the stopwatch. He goes, go. And whenever it beeped, game was over. Just like soccer. Because the stoppage time, you have no idea exactly how much time is left. It was just an amazing game. Great time. Bloodbath and Beyond, which Brad said was his favorite. You put a flag about 10 feet from any bunker, like right at the 50, and you tell teams, go. It's unlimited respawn. You get shot, you just go back, touch the base, come back in. But the object of the game, grab the flag and take 5 steps. You couldn't, if you dove 300 feet and you didn't take steps, it didn't count. You could stand in one spot and just run in place 5 steps. That would have won the game. Sounds pretty easy. It's not. And you get to shoot a lot of people. I probably shot the same 2 guys, probably 9 or 10 times each. They're just running for the flag, boom, running for the flag, boom, running for the flag, boom. It's just ridiculous. It is a blender. It is a blast to play. Played a game called Gladiator. Everybody got these shields that were probably about 3 feet tall, made out of cardboard. So $50 for everything except for paint? Yes, Tugsy, and that includes the T-shirt. $40 if you don't want the T-shirt, which if you don't want the T-shirt, I don't understand it. Because it's a cool T-shirt. And you also get a patch, a little patch like that. It tells the date, the name of the game, and then the, if so, add me. If so, add you. Oh, okay. Yeah. Send me a message, and I'll add you to the group. If you want to know more about Game of Games, just send Jake from NorCal a private message on Facebook, or even just say, hey, I want to on regular Facebook on Jake from NorCal, and I will be sure to add you to the Game of Games group because it is the most fun I've ever had playing paintball. I've been playing since 1990 or 1987 was the first time I ever played a paintball game, and then 1996 is whenever we opened a field and the first time I actually played on a field, but I'd played a few times just like in a backyard. Tugsy, it is great. It's amazing. It is the most fun that I've ever had playing paintball. I will do that, Anthony. I'll add you. If anybody wants to know more, get it to us. The Greg Hastings game, I'm not sure. That's not the X field, is it? Because we're after the Game of Games. What we also have that is included in the price, a free cookout at Ballistic Ben's NorCal Paintball in Vacaville. Only for Game of Games participants. And a sale, 10 to 15% off everything new in our store, or even special order. I think X Field is on the. I think it's on the Xbox. Let's see, Shockler. Yes, I am playing the Fatal Scenario game at Combat Zone. That is the week after Game of Games. So I think the 17th and 18th, or 18th and 19th, whatever that Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So like 16th through the 18th or 17th through the 19th at Combat Zone. You have PC and Xbox. Whatever one we have, we will be. It's on Steam. Okay, that's right. Yeah, so PC. That's right. We're going to plan on having a tournament, an X-Field tournament at our Game of Games after party. Decay of Nations take place on weekdays. It might be part on Friday. I can't remember. I went last year, so I went to the K-Nations, I think they had some games on Friday, but then Saturday and Sunday were the actual days of play. I don't think they actually had stuff on the Friday. But the K-Nations down at SC Village was a fantastic event. It was a little bit hot. It was a lot windy. And at first I was kind of disappointed because the 2-minute video that they show, they're flying their drone over all these amazing, amazing, amazing scenario fields. You had Fallujah, I think Baghdad, all these different bombed out towns and villages. And then we get there and they're like, oh, you're playing across the street on the woods ball field. And it was like, oh man, that sucks. But then we got on the woods ball field and it was one of the best woods ball fields I've ever played on. And it was amazing. And they played the night game on one of the scenario games, which I didn't play a whole lot of the night game. Shockler, appreciate it. Good night. Hopefully I'll see you on the field pretty soon. And then the final battle was in Fallujah, and I think Baghdad is what they called their field. Maybe Beirut. Can't remember. But it was incredible. So it was definitely worth the trip to Southern California, SC Village, and I think it's in Corona, California, but down by Los Angeles. Greg at SAP got a drone for cameras and footage. You should check out South Alabama Paintball Channel. Is it on YouTube, Sizik? Is it YouTube, Facebook, or both? Because I will check it out. And I will suggest everybody else checks out South Alabama Paintball. YouTube, and let me see if I can actually find it. I'm only going to be able to do this for a couple more minutes because my battery's getting low. South Alabama Paintball. There are a lot of games on there, but I'll have to find out exactly which one is South Alabama Paintball is their official one. Or if Sizik, if you know which one is, sit on here. Nah. Tugsy the Great. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up in the next couple minutes because my battery, like I said, is about dead. They have 54 subs. Well, hopefully we can get them to 100. Be sure to tell Greg that he probably doesn't even remember me. I came down, 2014 or 15. Let me swipe that. 2014 or 15, I think it was Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. They were open on a Monday because schools were out, and there were like 5 people. But he was a super nice guy. Let me play. I was wanting to pay. He wouldn't even charge me. Refused to take my money. So, yeah, I definitely support fields like that are just great. So, anybody have any other questions before I close this out and go do some other stuff? It's got a system scan recommended. Cancel that. I don't know who that is. Yeah. All right. Well, guys, it's been real. It's been fun. This is my first post wrap up from Paintball Ruined My Life. I did not expect it to go an hour and 17 minutes. I expected it to go about 5 to 10 minutes. So I'll probably keep them a little bit shorter next time until I start getting more people, I guess. If you would, I sure would appreciate it if you'd like my videos. If you see them, please, just a quick boom, thumbs up. That's all I ask. Well, that's not all I ask, but a thumbs up would go a long way. I'm wanting to give away as much free stuff as possible. I don't make a penny off this stuff. But if I don't have the numbers, then companies are not going to go, hey, let's just give this time. Some guy's got a couple hundred subscribers. I want to get 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 subscribers and give away more than barrel sleeves, even though this is great. Valken, can't thank you enough for donating barrel sleeves. I've given away Planet Eclipse beanies. I've given away entrances to scenario games and stuff. So I'm wanting to do that more and more. And the more subscribers I get, the more you guys can help me, the better chance you guys can get somebody. Vladimir, appreciate it. Have a good one. And again, if you want to subscribe to my buddy Anthony's sister's Memorial Fund, great guy, paintballer, paintball family. Jake Crulin at yahoo.com is my PayPal. Subscribe there. 100% of it will go straight to Anthony and his family for Yvonne's memorial service. So thank you guys. God bless y'all. I can't imagine anybody want to sit here and watch me talk, but a lot of y'all did, and I can't thank you enough, guys. Have a great night. Go play paintball, and be nice to each other, all right? See ya.